What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is LtBuzzLitebeer, and we are back with episode 4 of the Hardcore Chronicles. This is documenting my agent Swole, and his hopefully perfect playthrough, 1 to 30. We're trying to grind up and keep our agent alive. So we just finished up the first 3 episodes. Of course, at the end of episode 3, I did finish up Grand Washington. We just blasted through that very quickly, came back and went through the cutscene with Odessa here at the theater settlement, and now we're going to make our way down to Jefferson Trade Center. So it says it's 0.3K. We'll make our run down there. In general, as I've been saying in my my playthroughs, I avoid the red bars on the open street. NPCs, especially red bar NPCs, do not award you very much XP, so they're not even really worth the time it takes. I will try and erase some of them. That's where the classified mission is, or maybe the next block. I do try to erase them sometimes if they're in my direct path, because I just don't want them sandwiching me in as I make my way down to missions. But in general, I try to avoid them. They're just really not worth it. These are in my path, though. So, still rocking the Mark 17. I don't have any mods on it yet, but more than enough DPS right now to drop these NPCs and keep me at a safe distance. So there we go. If you are watching on PC or anything like that, I do play, record, and render in 2K. So that's 1440. So if you want to crank up the res and enjoy all the beauty that this game offers, never an issue with the Division 2. The environment is gorgeously crafted. Sorry, I'm battling a little bit of a cold here right now. It is cold season. I rarely get sick, so this is probably the extent of it for me. I get a little sniffle. Put a little weave and bob on the guy there. I was about to combine those two. A wav. Weave and bob. There we go. A little bit more of it. So you can see it kind of snake around on our way. So here's Jefferson Trade Center over here. Of course, right now we're only on a level 3. So we're going to only be able to do this on normal mode, which is fine. You know, we're not very leveled up, so decent amount of XP that we'll pick up here. This should rank us up pretty quickly. Remember, the main missions are what you need to be concentrating on. I would avoid any open conflict in the streets with like red bar NPCs, and leave the side missions till the end once you're done with all. Oh, look at this. Get some. One over there. Yeah, there he is. There we go. So those 3 are done. Should be a spice rusher. Yep. I remember this correctly. Here we go. Hit the spice bags. That incapacitates them very quickly. And we're through. So anyway, as I was saying, concentrate on the main missions. As you get a little bit later on, I probably should have waited a little bit. I'd like to have my turret in here just in case. But concentrate on the main missions. You're always going to be a little bit under leveled, unless you just want to, you know, just try and complete a bunch of stuff on the open streets to make sure that your level corresponds with the level of NPC. I tend not to. So, like, I think this mission is, what, a level 4. I'm a 3. That means they're going to dish out a little bit more damage and be a little more resilient than I am, but it's not bad. But if you consistently just concentrate on main missions and skirt around the NPCs and don't do any of the side missions, which, remember, always leave the side missions to the very end, because remember, they do scale to your character. So they're worth more XP when you're a level 25 than they are to you if you're level 3.
What the fuck? It's the Division! So? Fucking kill them!
It's the Division! Yeah, no kidding. It's us. One of the
Look for a way down to the garage and see
meme-worthy voice acting portions of this game. Excuse the occasional sniffles. Sorry about that. A little hopped up, a little jittery on vitamin C and Zambucas. So this ought to be fun. My aim ought to be a little jittery right now. My aim's always a little jittery, but this ought to be really jittery. So you don't get motion sick watching me just kind of Zip around here. Oh, headshots. Yes, please. Easy. This is easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy once we get up into the teens and into the 20s, trying to stay alive and everything like that, but definitely hardcore, I think, suits my playstyle of being a little more conservative. That's normally the way I play, is a little more conservative. I don't run in there. I'm not a concentrate on the DPS type player. I like to hang back, be a little more tactical. It comes from my days of playing Battlefield. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield lately. If you've seen the YouTube channel,
Portable device detected.
I've been concentrating a lot on that, and Battlefield is very unforgiving. Time to kill is very quick. I'm on Battlefield 1, so if you go running into combat, you're going to instantly get schmelted. All right, there we go. Let him get out of his RC car. Let's push on up. Using the tactical advances here. Oh, look at that. Pro turret toss for the win. Look at that thing. They're never going to touch that. Why can't I do that when there's an elite around? That's what I want to know. Alright, so we still got the veteran. Let me switch spots here. Veteran's just going to get hammered. Let me reload this thing. No mods on the Mark 17 right now, so we're just running it naked. No sights, no magazine, no grips, no anything, no muzzle mods. So this is, it's just strictly picking up DPS off my gear and my character level, and it's base DPS. Another comm here.
So where do we stand?
Basically, everybody outside about a 50-mile radius of DC is completely cut off from the network. Completely.
What do we do about it?
First, we need to assess the full scope. of
Beautiful
the
levels. I remember when I was first playing through this.
places that won't be easy to get to.
Because they're in hostile territory.
We actually played through this at a pre-event, like a PR event. We played through one of these, I believe, on Invaded. I don't know if it was this one. May have been this level. We were taking on Black Tusk. We were completely leveled up. They gave us like level, I guess the equivalent of like level 500 characters. Did that quite late. It was pretty fun. I was playing with some people that were just general gamers. They were more like streamers and things like that. They weren't like hardcore Divisioneer players. So we had a good old time trying to blast through the Black Tusk.
Isaac should guide you to it.
Excuse me again. More gray gear. Just pick this up so I can sell it. I want the credits. I'm not really concerned about crafting right now. I mean, never really concerned about crafting until I'm looking for god rolled things, because I have, once I get to all the blueprints and things like that, we're all familiar with that. I've made it up to World Tier 5 and have, a 500 gear scored characters or multiple. So, crafting not very important to me. Mats are not very important to me unless I'm trying to complete projects. Remember, you can complete projects at this point just by donating items, which is great. Those do pick up XP, so I'm an advocate of those. Great way to add on some decent XP up to your XP bar. Weapons chest back behind me. I know it's there. That's cool how he activates that with Isaac.
Intelligent system analytic computer.
See, we got an AKM again. Okay.
Systems operational.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hello? Is this the division? Looking for someone?
This voice
Who
acting.
is this? How are you on this channel?
Friend of yours gave me a real
Shotgun.
nice wristwatch.
Nope.
He's right here. Want to talk to him? If you want him
That's-
back, we can make a deal.
I don't understand that.
Deliver him unharmed.
I mean, come on, guys. Really? I mean, that was...
They are stupid.
I've seen
Find that hyena piece of shit and waste her.
better acting on Netflix. Actually, harping on Netflix. Netflix actually has some very good original Netflix series on it. Just finished binge watching all of the Lost in Space episodes. Really well done. I gotta say, I like it. Dr. Smith is creepy. Rightfully so, but Robot is interesting. and some of the predicaments, obviously, it's not just, you know, the original Lost in Space series. Not that I was alive when that came out. Ooh, I don't want to be here. Let me get out of here. Original Lost in Space series was obviously like one ship going out into space, and this, everything has to do with, you know, the Resolute and the, which is the mothership, and all the different Jupiters for all the different families that it takes. Obviously a different spin on it, but really well done series. Did that one on Netflix. Also watched The Crown. Those of you that into that, I think it's superbly done. Superbly done, The Crown. Of course, I'm not British, so I don't know if all of it's accurate, but it feels to be. Got one more down there. So yeah, Netflix. Got off on a wild tangent. I told you that all this hopped up on vitamin C was going to affect my thinking. Yeah, Netflix has some really good original series. I'm liking them. Have all this extra time on my hands too, so catching up on things that I wouldn't normally. There's one right there. Wouldn't normally get a chance to watch consistently. Yeah, but Lost in Space, definitely worth your time if you're into sci-fi. Even if you're not, it's believable. You know, it's sci-fi that's believable.
Electronic device detected.
Where the hell is this one? It keeps changing on the Isaac HUD. Maybe throw a grenade in? I don't know. Should I? Yeah, let's try it. And there it goes. The HUD changed again. So obviously scrambling around. Probably over here behind the delivery trucks. Yeah, there it is. Come on. Put that RC car out. If you can hit them close enough to the NPCs, obviously they're going to melt the NPCs like that. There you go. Melted. I think there's a comm back here. I'm hearing it. Yep. Components.
What we've got on the table is a possible solution.
What we've got is a possible disaster. We haven't done nearly enough field testing on your solution. We don't even know if it's
Hyena box up here. Pressing the wrong button. I've been playing Battlefield too much. There we go.
And this stuff kills the green poison. Hostile radio intercepted.
Oh. More professional voice acting.
Hey guys, I'm still willing to deal, but you better decide fast. I don't know how much more this dude can take.
There we go. Incendiary ammo. All right. Stock up. It says cooking down this way. Yeah, let's go do some cooking. All right. I know we're only level 3 and we're only doing with red bars, but this is an area that if you're not careful, you can die pretty quickly in, because number one, things explode. They have like the chemicals for their Breaking Bad meth lab going on in here. But also NPCs have a habit of like spawning in different areas. Obviously you can see these, but there's some that come in from basically over to your right, and there's some that come from the ramp up the left. They've got a minigun at their disposal. It gets a little hectic in here if you're not paying attention. This and the next section too. The next section is one of those as well. There we go. Use those tactical advances in combat roles. Avoid the NPCs. Let me take some cover over here because they're going to come down the ramp. Here they come. Up there. Wherever the cafeteria counter. Alright, and there's the Elite. The Elite has no idea I'm shooting at him. He's got some next level intelligence going on. Let's see if I can just pop him from here. Look at this Mark 17. It barely moves at all, which is great. I get a little spaz on the trigger. Here we go. Cut it down a little bit and done. There we go. Pick up on maybe the mats. Let me look around for anything. Sometimes I just run right out of rooms and I don't check all the different areas. Let's see, we got a holster, level 3. Skill power. I'm probably going to stay with health on kill, though. Same armor. Whatever. We'll equip it. Let me check around here. Always on the hunt for stuff. I know there's water over here behind this little cafeteria area. There it is. That hasn't changed. I believe on challenge and heroic difficulty, there's like a weapons chest over here, but probably not on this one. Anyway, keep rolling through. This next section over here, be really careful. If you're playing on hardcore, I would advise that you stay back. Take them out one at a time, be patient. they'll start lobbing in the grenade launcher on you and things like that. This is where the turret comes in real handy. It draws some of their aggro. Especially if you can put it on this railing right down here. That's where I love to put it. Gets a great vantage point of the entire place.
He didn't have to die here.
They come out of the left door, and they hide behind all these things, so it makes it a little difficult. There we go. Just take your time in here. Just pop them off one at a time. See, they're like behind stuff, and you can't quite hit them. I don't want to push in there because then another wave will spawn, and it'll be over. Agent Swole will be flattened because he is squishy. Alright, so veteran almost down. Let's take out this guy. There we go. One up top. Can I hit that head? Ooh, there we go. Mark 17. Reach out and touch somebody. Alright, let's push up a little bit so we can close the distance. There we go. Turret putting in some work. Alright, there's the grenades. That's what I'm talking about right there. If you push up a little too far, it gets kind of within the distance of where they can start lobbing stuff onto you. So you want to take your time there. At least I would. You want to go Rambo? Go Rambo. But I'm trying to keep Agent Swole alive. Alright, Fenris. Armor. That's better. Equip. There we go. What I'm really looking for right now is Overlord, so I can get the plus 10% rifle damage, because I'm kind of concentrating on that mid-range game. Probably a lot of people on their playthroughs just, you know, equip an assault rifle and go for it, in which case Fenris would be perfect, but I need Overlord for the plus 10% rifle damage. Alright. It should be coming out only on the right side. Turret will serve me well just right here. Watch out for the elite way over there. You can see the arrow over their heads. Try and stay behind this horse statue right here. Anytime you see that scope glint, you know they're starting to zero in on you. The elite is. So I don't want to give them a target for very long. I imagine an elite sniper shot at this point would really, yep, there we go, would really hurt. I don't want to risk. I don't want to do for science and find out can my agent withstand an elite blast from that range at level 3 on Jefferson. Let's not even test that out. All right, so I think I got all the NPCs down. Probably what I'll do with this elite is just peek and pop, peek and pop, peek and miss. It don't even matter what I'm hitting right now. There we go. Coyote's armor's almost done. Come on. Alright. Watch out for that scope. There we go. That's all you gotta do. Peek and pop. Alright, so we picked up 3225 XP. Pushed us up to level 4, which is perfect. We're now on par with the difficulty of the mission. We got some gear. We got a skill unlocked. And there's a level up. Perfect. Alright, let's pick this up and we'll go back to the base of operations. So, Jefferson Plaza, no difficulty at this point. Which I was fully expecting that it would not be. You can see Coyote just folded up on the ground over there. Got some shade tech, got some gear. Let's go back to the base. I'm pretty sure there's a cutscene we're going to go through, and we'll probably end episode 4 at that point. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Giving you maybe one or two little tips on how I play these missions. Maybe you haven't attempted hardcore. You definitely need to give it a try. Alright, let me dismiss this. There we go. Not interested in watching the helmet cam footage right now. Let's hit up the quartermaster.
Agent, thanks to your hard work, we've been able to make some critical upgrades to the base of operations. We've restored access to the city's CCTV cameras and updated our maps of DC in the Situation Room. The mess hall has proper food prep and cooking equipment, with comfortable places to sit and have a hot meal. Giving the staff a place to relax has boosted morale. We're getting an influx of food, water, and medical supplies. Some of these will remain here to create a stockpile. And the surplus will be redistributed to civilians in need. It's hard to believe we have a surplus of anything right now. The White House is coming back to life. Keep up the good work.
All right, so cutscene over. Very quick one. You can see the JTF busily working away in the White House.
Up for learning a new skill?
Big advocate of these perks. These perks are really what you need to be concentrating on. As I explained early on in my playthrough, I'm going to concentrate probably on one offensive, the turret, and one defensive or healing skill. Probably for me, I'll probably choose the healing or the fixer drone, I think it is. That one tends to be pretty reliable in case I get into a really, you know, if you know what starts hitting the fan, I can pop that thing. We're going to check out the perks, though. Perks are the most important one. That's the one you want right there. The one that I'm clicking on. The accolades one. These are the important ones if you want to level up quickly. So this is where I quickly spend my Shade Tech. These are the ones that award you extra XP for certain things like headshots or multi-kills and stuff like that. So any little bits of XP you can pick up. Boosters, essentially. Full-time boosters are perfect. That's exactly what you want. So I have a feeling we're going to go through another cutscene. I'll shut up during the cutscene.
If I can't get more pieces from the toy store, I'm not gonna be able to finish my fucking map.
All right, Manny. Jeez. While the sheriff here was busy waking up Isaac, I kicked in a few doors.
Did you learn anything?
Some new cuss words.
Anything useful?
I know where we can find out where the cure was sent.
The Capitol. We can't get past those defenses.
Not yet. But once we reconnect to our satellite network and get the main Shade node online, we should be back at full strength. Then we'll be ready.
Okay, well in the meantime, we have intel President Allen survived the crash. He's being held by one of the factions. Locating him should be a priority.
Oh, fuck that. There could be another major outbreak anytime soon. We don't need some politician. We need that cure.
We might need him to access it. It'll be somewhere secure.
All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't know whether to be flattered or offended, Manny.
All right, so cutscene over. It's going to show us quickly on the open map and everything like that. Anyway, if you've been enjoying this series and you are not yet a sub, please take the time to smash that sub button. And while you're here, click on the bell icon to receive all notifications from my YouTube channel. If you take the time to rate the video, either with a thumbs up or thumbs down, it would be greatly appreciated. In addition, if you're interested in supporting me and or the channel, I will leave Patreon and Teespring merch links in the video description. Until my next episode, this is LtBuzzLitebeer, signing off.